What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're going back to Smashing Pumpkins. Yes, indeed, Smashing Pumpkins fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity bob, do me a favor. Before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Mass Attack 27, and this is actually one of Mass Attack's 3 prioritized requests for the month of May for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Mass Attack. Hope you enjoyed the show, man. Mass Attack wanted to see me react to this song by Smashing Pumpkins called Stand Inside Your Love. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, hold on, I've heard this before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by T. Yeah, just the letter T.
I'll bust you up.
No Mr. before it, just T. And the video has 238,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. Alright, here we go. Stand inside your love. That's all I got. I got nothing else. Yeah, okay. It does say it says the Smashing Pumpkins up here. I wish they would make up their mind. Which one are they? All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
progression. I like the usage of the it's not a flat 5. It is becoming a flat 5 because of the shift from the root note to the flat 2, but the 5 of the root note doesn't move. It stays there, so you end up getting a flat 5 beat by default. I like that. I like the movement. I like the dissonance. It does resolve. No, the chord progression is just it's 1 to 5, 1 to 5, and then flat 2 to 5, flat 2 to 5, and then back to the root again. But within that, they're also moving down a 4th, which by default would also be the 5th. So there is some movement. It's nice. It's pleasing to the ear. It's good. This sounds. I know this is gonna sound stupid. This sounds like a Smashing Pumpkins song. Like if you were to put this in front of me, screen off. Don't tell me who it is. Just say, listen to this and try to guess who the band is. Even before Billy Corgan starts singing, I would be able to say, I have a feeling this is a Smashing Pumpkins song. It sounds like their style. This is very much your typical Smashing Pumpkins style of song. Is it a bad thing? No, they're following a formula that works for them. So there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but it's good. It's good. I mean, everything I've heard so far sounds just fine. I'm not going to sit here and blow things out of proportion and go, oh my God, this is the most amazing song I've ever heard in my life. No, I'm not going to do that. But it is nice. It is good. It sounds pleasing to the ears, so I got no issue with it. The dynamic play is nice. The usage of the dynamics is nice. Everybody sounds good doing their parts. Guitar, bass, drums. Yeah, I got no issue with anything I'm hearing, so let's keep going. I like that. Very definitive ending. I'll be honest with you, folks. I thought they were going to pull the old linear fade. I thought they were going to just keep playing on that progression that they went on for a while towards the end there. I thought they were just going to pull the old linear fade. Nope. Instead, we got a nice and that was it. I mean, look. Do I hear anything bad? No. Did I hear anything wrong? No. Did I hear anything that made me cringe? No. Did anything blow my mind? No. I have a score in my head, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm sold on it. And that goes either way. I have a score, but it could go up or it could go down, depending on what I think. After I put my thoughts together, what I really end up with, that's going to be interesting. So let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Smashing Pumpkins with Stand Inside Your Love. This was a request from Mass Attack 27. And this was actually one of Mass Attack's 3 prioritized requests for the month of May for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Mass Attack. Hope you enjoyed the show, man. The score didn't change. I thought about it. I tried to put everything into perspective, and I did. But at the end of the day, it moved up, and then it moved right back down to where it was, and then it moved down, and then it moved right back up to where it was, and it did move, but it always came back to this score. So I'm going to assume that this is the score that, because of that movement, this score deserves. So, or this is the score that the song deserves. So we're going to roll with it, and maybe I'll change my mind as I'm talking about everything. It's happened before. It's not something that's never happened before on the channel. It has happened a few times, but something tells me this is it. So we're going to stick with it. So let's get to that score. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 6.7. Yeah, 6.7. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 6.7. What does that mean? Well, a 6.7 would translate to a pretty good scale rating. It would also translate to 3 out of 5 stars, and it would also translate to a B letter grade. So, a 6.7, pretty good scale rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a B letter grade. Now, how did I come to this score? So glad you asked. Okay, look, when it comes to Smashing Pumpkins songs, I have heard songs from them that have been far more impressive than this, far better written than this, more impressively written than this. So I can't sit here and say that this was an impressively written song. It wasn't, okay? A very simple song. The only thing that kind of made it stand out, at least in my eyes anyway, as far as from a complexity standpoint, would be the one shift when we were, I believe we were on the F sharp. We were on the F sharp to the C sharp, F sharp, C sharp, and then from F sharp we modulated from the F sharp to the G, but we stayed on the C sharp, which created a flat 5. That was interesting because then it would resolve either back to the F sharp or when we would transition back up to the B again or down to the B, depending on your point of view. But we went up to the 4th or down to the 5th, again, depending on your point of view. It worked. It definitely worked. And it did have that moment of, whoa, what was that? Wait, what was that? But not in an unpleasant way, just in an ear-catching way, just in an attention-getting way. So I liked it. I mean, it was fine. It definitely added a little something extra to the song. But other than that, the song was pretty much focused on groove and feel, which then leads me to my next crossroads. How does this compare to other songs by the Smashing Pumpkins that have also been very focused on groove and feel? The song did a fine job. It did. It was not bad. It was pretty good in that regard. I've heard other songs on this channel by Smashing Pumpkins that had an even stronger groove, even more energy, more drive, more feel. And this song, if I'm being honest, I don't want to say lackluster because it wasn't lackluster, but it just sounded, it wasn't even mailed in. It didn't hold up to other songs that Smashing Pumpkins have done in either direction, either from a complexity standpoint, from an impressiveness standpoint, or from a groove and feel standpoint. It wasn't here in either one of those regards. It was very much here. Like, complexity was lower, but the feel in the groove wasn't quite as low comparatively to other songs I've heard from Smashing Pumpkins. So I'm not going to sit here and give the song a great score when I've heard other songs by Smashing Pumpkins that I thought were really great and were better than this. You know, that just doesn't make sense. You know, it wouldn't be fair. So yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good song overall. They didn't do anything wrong. Like, if you listen to all the instrumentation, drums sounded good. Got nothing wrong with it. I like that. I like the hits on the and a 4 with the cymbal and the kick right before we go back into the downbeat of the next measure again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Yeah, I like that. That was nice. Helped add to the groove for sure. Guitar playing sounded good, sounded full, it definitely filled up the song, which was really nice. Interesting to hear the guitar solo. That was also interesting. You don't always hear guitar solos in Smashing Pumpkins songs, so it was a nice switch up. Bass playing sounded solid. Got no issue with anything the bass player did. Vocally, everything sounded just fine. Everything was very conducive to the song, but nothing blew my skirt up. Nothing made me go, oh my goodness, this is amazing. There was nothing that did that. And to be honest with you folks, there was really nothing that made me go, oh, that's really good. No, I didn't even get that. Now, I kept saying the same 2 words over and over again. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And that was pretty good. I kept saying pretty good. I never said okay. I never said bad. I never said horrible. I never said terrible. I kept saying pretty good. And that's what really kind of led me to the 6.7. You know, it just, I kept coming back to that score too. Like it would go up to 6.9, even 7.0, and then it would come right back down to 6.7 again. And then it went down into the 6.5, 6.6, and it would always come back up to 6.7. So that's the score I really feel this song deserves, man. I tried moving it around, and it just did not feel right. So 6.7, I feel good with that score, and that is where we're gonna stay. So let's wrap things up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We got a 6.7, which is a pretty good scale rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a B letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.